He was a good kid. He just happened to get involved with some issues with drugs as he got older. He was involved in an accident, and after he graduated from high school, he became involved with opioid medicine, painkillers, which just led into him not being able to get them, and eventually led to him using heroin, and he was killed by fentanyl. You can't assume that these people that are dying are just people that are homeless, people that come from a certain socioeconomic background. If you can't believe or you don't believe it can happen to you, you better think twice. It's tearing our families apart. It's breaking down our neighborhoods. Crime and violence is hurting the whole community.
That was George Sims, a teacher here in Luzerne County who lost his son to opiate abuse. In 2017, according to DEA, more than 5,000 people died of drug overdoses in Pennsylvania alone, a 64% increase since 2015. How many people in this room know someone who's been affected by opiates? Look at this. This is the untold. Tell us, you're a nurse. Tell us about your experience with opiates addiction.
I'm a nurse. I'm still a nurse. I was an ER nurse for 35 years. And of course, we call this the opiate crisis now. Those of us who work in hospitals and emergency rooms know that these opiates have been around forever and ever. Okay, it certainly has increased in the numbers that we see overdosing. The drugs are stronger. The drugs aren't as pure. They're mixed with other things.
Tell me how it works. How does a young person or another person get caught into it?
Well,
does it start with a prescription?
It can be either on the street, you know, with their peers, or getting messed up with the wrong type of people, and trying the drugs. These drugs are very addictive, and before you know it, they're hooked.
And I hear heroin's cheap.
Heroin, from what I understand, I haven't bought any lately, is cheap, really, compared to even some other street drugs, like some of the pills and things that they buy. But that's the thing, is that they don't know what they're getting. It can be mixed with other things.
That's what I hear. That's what kills them.
We see them with this with fentanyl, with the fentanyl.
We'll be back here in a minute. Let's pass it on to Dottie. Dottie, what do you hear? What do you know about that? What do you experience?
Well, I know.
Stand up, please, if you like.
I know the drug crisis is an important issue, but the thing that I'm concerned about is health care, because many people, they have no coverage, and the Affordable Care Act is being dismantled every day. We need either that to improve that part, or we need a national health care program.
Right now, let's go. Hold up there. How many people here think that the short-term solution if the Democrats get back in power is to fix Obamacare? How many people would like to see, in addition to that, a public option? How many people would like to go all the way? I guess Bernie Sanders and a couple others are saying this, to have a national health care plan. It's called Medicare for All. How would like to see that? Someone else? There, go ahead.
Hi, Chris.
What do you think?
Well, I'll get back to the opioid crisis.
Okay, go ahead.
I work in a recovery field. I've been in the field for over 20 years. I'm in recovery myself for 34 years.
What were you in?
I have used everything there is to use.
Pardon me?
I have used everything there is to use, and I have been in recovery for 34 years.
How did you get out?
I went to a rehab. I went to a long-term rehab, and I belong to Alcoholics Anonymous. And I've been doing it for 34 years.
So you were in the program?
I am. I think the answer right now is that you have to go after Big Pharma. I mean, Big Pharma is ruining.
Are they overprescribing?
Absolutely. We are seeing kids don't start off with marijuana and beer anymore. They start off with opiates. Kids are dying. We had In Luzerne County, over 100 deaths last year, and in Lackawanna County, 105 deaths, all opiate related. Fentanyl is being used. Fentanyl is coming in from China. You can't just build a wall. It's coming from China. We have to stop what's coming into this country.
I need to know one thing, and maybe people already know it. A kid comes in or a person comes in, has a broken leg, and they give him some sort of narcotic, and then the person likes it. They ask for, they don't want to reduce the dosage. They find a way to keep the dosage up. Yeah.
Then you end up in the streets, and you end up buying from the streets. They are prescribing. OxyContin was designed for people terminally ill with cancer. Now they'll give it to you for a broken arm. They'll give it to you for a sore back. It's time that the doctors pay more attention.
OxyContin is really addictive, right?
Absolutely.
All this stuff's addictive. I thank you for your recovery. Good luck with it. Keep it on.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.